Here's Steve Gelbs again. He's with the Mets assistant general manager, John Ricco.
All right, John, another winter meetings in the books. I know, and everyone knows, your number one target was Ben Zobrist, but after that deal fell through, how do you guys feel that you pivoted and rebounded to what you ultimately landed on?
We feel very good about it. We got a very good player in Neil Walker, who has versatility, switch hitter, some power. I know Terry's pretty happy about it, and it just shows, that when you kind of lay the groundwork for a lot of different things, you never know which one's going to come to fruition. So it just reemphasizes that fact, and Sandy's always drilling that into us, that we have to be working on multiple fronts.
What was the process like of getting the news that Zobrist was going to Chicago, and then figuring out, okay, here's the next move? Was it something where you had to regroup, or you already knew exactly where you were going to look next?
It's human nature. When you have a target and you don't get that you're going to be disappointed, as I said. So it's not an immediate, okay, no problem, we'll move to the next thing. But the group of us went to Cracker Barrel, kind of exhaled, had some food, and then went back at it, and were able to, make a trade the next day.
I know you can't comment specifically on certain reports, but assuming you guys do add another middle infielder here, aside from Neil Walker, where does that leave Wilmer Flores in the plans?
At the outset of the meetings, I told you, we're looking to build a team and a 25-man roster with a lot of depth and versatility, and give Terry options. We saw how well that worked the second half, or after the trade deadline, where we were able to keep players fresh and put players in situations where they were going to succeed. That's really the plan here. We have the starting pitching, we have some veteran players, but the more we can give Terry the ability to rest certain guys, play certain guys in situations where they can be successful, that's the team we're looking to build.
The winter meetings are a big deal, but it's not the be-all, end-all. There's still more work to be done. Where do you look at now as the targets to add to this team here before spring training?
Yeah, you're right. We still have a lot of work to do. And, the good thing is we have the resources to do it, at least in my view. But areas we targeted, we talked about, we still would like to add some depth to the bullpen. We'd like to add a center fielder to complement Juan. We have a fifth starter spot that we have some young players who are candidates, but we may go in that direction as well. So there's some things for us to do, but we laid the groundwork here. We'll go back to New York, regroup with Sandy, talk to him about all the different options. He's already up to speed, but we'll get face-to-face with him and move on.
This is the week that gets all the headlines, and everybody likes to talk about these 3-4 days as like I said, the be-all, end-all. But just how critical is this stretch of time in terms of laying that groundwork and setting up things to come in the next couple of months?
No, it really is critical, both the GM meetings and the winter meetings, because you have everybody focused on the same thing. We're all in one place with the same goal, improving your team. So everybody has all their scouts and people with them. And, with the holidays kind of approaching, that's another time where people scatter and it's harder to get them focused on doing a deal. So you have to take advantage of the fact that everybody's together, and I think we did that.
John, thanks so much for the help today and all week.
Okay, Steve, thanks.